Okay, hit the record button. All right, hey guys, put some in 9:45 here, and welcome back to another episode of the podcast here. Um, how you doing, Seth?
I'm doing all right. It's a long 4th of July week, but
You
here
had
we
it
are.
off, right?
Yeah.
Nice. What'd you do during the week?
Like during the week or on 4th of July.
The whole week, since you had the whole week off.
I have the whole week off. No,
Oh,
no, I have
was it just the 4th of July?
4th of July today.
Oh, okay,
Yep, pretty much it. I mean, yeah,
gotcha.
that's pretty much
Okay,
it.
okay. What was your like best worst of the week?
Oh, I got a tattoo. I showed you that though.
Was that your best of the week?
Yeah, it was awesome. It hurt
That tattoo
really
was sick.
bad.
That tattoo
It
was
hurt.
sick.
Yeah, I love it. It hurt really bad, but it was cool. It only took
How
like
long
two
did it
hours.
take you to get the tattoo?
2 hours.
And was it expensive?
Um, Tattoos in general are expensive, but I got a pretty good deal on it. So, because it was like a
So
guy.
I understand if you want to say like exact price, but like was it
I don't
like
care.
over $100?
Yeah, it was 200.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah,
I
there's
guess
two.
that
Some
does that
tattoos.
depend on like, what the tattoo is?
Yeah, pretty much because it was like a simple outline, and then he just had to black it out. It was only 200. But if I got something like super complicated or something like really detailed or lots of color, tattoos are expensive. They'll run you like you thousand. I've seen they're a lot of
Jeez.
expensive. They're expensive.
What's the worst of the week?
Worst of the week. Also my tattoo. I have to like really take care of it while it heals because it's an open wound.
How long does it take to heal?
About 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't hurt. It's just I have to take care of it. So it's like I
What do you have
can't.
to do
I
to
have to.
take care of it?
So I have to go get. I already got it, but I had to get non-scented soap for my arm, and I can't like the way I have to shower. I can't directly have it underwater, or for some reason I don't really know. I can't have it like I can be in the sun, but I can't be like sun tanning. I can't like have it like out in the sun for a long time. So I wear like a long sleeve, and it's summertime. I
Mm.
can't go swimming. Um, yeah, the worst part hasn't even started because it's an open wound. It's gonna like scab up, like how a wound works, and I can't
Right.
itch at it. I just have to let it happen because I only got it a couple days ago.
Well, that's going to be so hard.
Yeah, I can't wait. And oh yeah, because I have to like I put you can get this thing called aqua. Do you know what Aquaphor is?
Oh,
It's like it's not specifically for tattoos. It's like a it's like healing ointment. It's like a skin protectant. It's like Preem. It's for dry, cracked, or irritated skin, and everybody told me to get it, so I did. And you have to keep that put that in like 3 times a day.
mm.
That's not too bad. Not too bad. So what about you?
Sorry,
How are you? How are you doing?
sorry, I was answering a text. I've been doing very good. My half of the week, um, I had dinner with a friend Wednesday night. That was a lot of fun.
Nice.
Also, this week has been like my mass non-anime TV catch-up week. So, um, so I finished Bad Batch season 3. I
How
finished
was it?
Bad Batch is a fucking great show. Um, it's my reminder that not all of recent Star Wars has gone completely to shit.
Yeah, that
And then I finished
amen.
What If Season 2, and it's the same thing but with Marvel. It was really
Yep.
good. Reminds me that not all Marvel things have just completely gone into shitter. Um, but by far the best thing I've watched this week, which I'm almost done with, I'm gonna finish it tonight, is Shogun.
Shogun.
Have you heard
Oh,
about
is
it?
that's on Hulu, right?
Yeah, it's the big series that came out earlier this year, and I
What's
finally got around to watching it.
what's wild about that is the like how do I make this make sense? I was at when I was at boot camp, I remember uh like one of like the lead guys was like, "Hey, make sure you guys watch Shogun when you get out." We're all like, all right."
Let me guess,
And
you didn't,
I did not, but I heard it was good.
dude. It's honestly fantastic. It's such a good show. Um, it's based on a book, which I didn't know. So like the characters, it's not like based on real history. Um, but it is about like
Yeah.
samurai stuff, which is really cool. The All the characters are really deep and like complex and like really well written, and the power dynamics is fascinating. It's really cool to watch.
Mm,
And also the production value is just fucking insane. Like the camera angles are insane. The music is really good. It's a
right.
fantastic show all around. Um, my low of the week, honestly, the heat, man.
Yeah, I
Uh,
heard it's been bad, man.
it's so. I'm sure it's better where you are. Um,
Yeah, it's not
since
bad up
I'm
here.
trying to keep this as vague as possible, but you're further north, um,
Yeah.
which is probably at least a little bit cooler than it has been here. Um,
Yeah.
so,
It's
what'd you do
it's
for
interesting.
Fourth of July?
Um, nothing really too crazy. Just watched some fireworks. I got food. Um, I think that's pretty much it. I came back, I played video games, then I went to
Do they
sleep.
do
That
like
was
a
pretty much it.
special thing on base or whatever for the?
Kinda, yeah. Yeah, there was a like a little event.
Did you go to that?
Yeah, I went and checked it out.
Hmm.
It was pretty cool.
I just sat on my
Got, got,
ass and watched TV.
yeah, you didn't do any fireworks.
No, I hate fireworks.
What do you hate about fireworks?
When it's dark, I don't like the sudden, like, flash of light, but the main thing is I can't stand the noise.
Mm,
Um, like the noise of fireworks always startles me. And it being like an inconsistent pattern, it just like messes my uh with my sensitive ears. Also, it's not worth the traffic. It will never be worth the traffic.
traffic? I don't. I haven't had to experience that.
I mean, like, when I was younger, I would go to like wherever location, and when we were done at like 11 p.m. or something like that. It would take like 30 to 45 minutes to get back home.
Right.
That's just not worth it at all. Um, uh,
Okay.
so so yeah, I was just
I can get
watching
that.
Shogun episodes yesterday, but I did go see Despicable Me 4 in theaters yesterday.
Okay. I gotcha.
Um,
Um, I mean,
next thing. So the album thing that we talked about last episode, where we like gave each other an album to check out, you
Oh
know?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I listened to it.
Do you want to go first or you want me to go first?
Either or, I'm cool with whatever.
Okay, I'll go first. So I
All
actually
right,
listened to it this morning while I was at work.
damn.
Um, and it was really good.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not
I,
gonna
I
lie, I
gotta
wasn't
say,
expecting that.
I enjoyed it.
I'm not gonna lie, I
Um,
wasn't expecting that at all.
uh, it's very different from like every other kind of rap that I've ever, um, I guess listened to.
Yeah,
Because it's like,
it's hard to explain, right? It's really hard to explain.
well, for one thing, I could mostly follow the lyrics. I wasn't paying fully attention to every song because, like I said, I was listening while I was at work. But um, uh, I really, really liked. Like my favorite thing is the way that each song was very distinctly different.
Yeah,
Like each song very clearly had its own kind of style to it.
yeah.
Um, I think my favorite song of that album was Element.
Okay.
Um, but all of them were good songs. Um, so that's me. I would if overall I'd give it like a 7.5 out of 10, I think.
Okay.
So
That's what's
what
up. I'm not gonna lie, I was not ready for you to like it. I don't know why. I was really expecting not that.
I don't know. Well, I don't know. I was kind of surprised too. I didn't think I would like it that much. But I did enjoy it. Maybe I would be open to listening to more Kendrick Lamar albums in the
Might have
future.
to do it. We might have to do another one of these.
Um, so what did you think of Ray Lynch?
Ray Lynch, No Blue Thing.
Yes.
Um, it was really good. The thing, it's hard to explain. It kind of sounded like a soundtrack. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense because it is instrumental music at its core.
It kind of
Um,
reminded me of like a I don't know how to put this, but like a space fantasy.
oh, interesting. I've never really thought of it that way.
And I was listening to it, and I was like, huh, this is kind of like I'm driving, and I'm like, huh, this is like I feel like I'm in space right now.
Interesting. What was
But it
your
was really good.
what was your favorite song?
What was my favorite song? Evenings Yes was really good.
Let's go. That's my favorite. That's like my favorite song, Ray Lynch song ever.
Yeah, that was awesome. I liked The True Spirit of Mom and Dad. I like that one too. I
Oh,
was kind of just like vibing.
oh, that one is fantastic. Like the way the amount of complexity that's in the background beats and the harmonies and the way those just like constantly cycle throughout the entire
Yeah,
song. That's just what makes that one just pure compositional genius to me.
yeah, I know it was really good. I don't know how I would rate it, but I just liked it overall. I was chilling. It was really good.
I love to hear that. I really do.
Yeah, no, it was awesome. I was having a good time.
Okay. Um, that was a fun like idea, recommending
Yeah.
albums and whatnot. Do you think should we do something different or would you like want to stick to another music album potentially?
I do like I do like it. I like listening to new music, so I think it's pretty chill if we keep doing it.
Do you want to like expand this at some point to like a movie First towards anime or something like that.
Could do movies, but also I don't have every streaming service plus time.
That's
That's
a
my
good
only thing.
point. That's a good point. Yeah, you might just stick to albums then. Um, because I think both of us can at least find the time to listen to an album
Yeah,
for
I can like listen
for.
to it while I'm working or while I'm driving
Oh,
or
oh, oh,
like
oh yeah, same things. Um, but I'm glad we enjoy each other's albums. That was fun.
yeah, it was awesome. So what about you? Like I don't know. Oh yeah, I want to tell you about the show that I found. Um, how do I explain it? Okay, so there is the show I found. It's only got one episode.
Is it an anime?
It's an anime. Um, and it's really interesting. So it's a romance. So you probably like it like I would. And it's called. I always forget the name, but I literally watched it like yesterday. It's only got one episode out right now. Let me pull it up. 'Cause
Well,
I know the name. I just
so it's
forget the
something
order of when it.
airing right now, then?
What's that?
Is it something airing this season?
I believe so. I just know there's one episode out. Like it's the only one out yet. Okay, it's called Alia sometimes hides her feeling in Russian.
Oh, I watched like some anime YouTubers, and one of them, he does this thing where he like goes through all the things for every season. I heard about that one from his video. So
It was really cool because like you got like the main guy and the main girl, right? Main guy speaks Russian, but she doesn't know, and she speaks Russian, and then she'll like say something like, "Oh, like you're cute" or whatever, and then like he'll be like, "What?" and she'll be like, "Oh, I called you pathetic." Like he has like she has no idea, but he does. You know what I mean? It's really it's interesting.
okay, I might check it out.
It's pretty cool. Um,
Nice.
what else have I been watching? Nothing really. My Hero. I've been sticking with My Hero.
Have how you still on season 5 of that?
Yeah, I'm like halfway through.
Okay.
Still really good. I'm still like, wow, this is really good. Why did I not watch this before?
Nice.
And dude, I almost impulsively bought a Switch yesterday at the store, and I was like, oh my god, wait, no, I can't, don't do it. But I was at the store
Well,
yesterday. I was like, I really want to play
I know
Smash.
I know you sent me a picture of that $200 Kasumi
Oh my
figurine.
god. Okay. How I budget my money is like it's the best way for me, right? So I get my paycheck, right? And I split it into three parts. I'm like I have my bills, I have the money I take out for savings, and then I have my play money, right? That's how I do it. And
Why do you call it your play money? That's so
because I
cursed,
can,
bro.
buy whatever I want with it, you know what I mean? And I'm there and I'm like, I have exactly $200. I can buy this Kasumi figure if I really want. It's like,
Why
no,
why
no.
didn't you? Why didn't you?
Is it was so I want to go to Japan very bad,
Me
like everyone
too.
else.
Me too.
And my buddy Lawson went to Japan last year, and
Oh,
the
lucky,
biggest
lucky.
the biggest thing about that is a lot of the shit that I want is so much cheaper. Like there's this Joker figure he got. I don't know if you've seen it before. It's like really it's like $300 in the US, and it's like a giant figure, and he got it for like 114, and I was like, all right, so figures I'll just wait.
Like
And like rare
$114 in Japan?
like yeah, like US to Japan, you know what I mean? Like so like however much $114 is in yen.
Um,
And I was really thinking
Here,
about it,
here,
and I was like,
I'll look it up. I'll look it up real quick.
yeah, look it up. And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna wait because when I go to Japan, and for you too, this is he gave me this advice, and I'm really glad he told me, and I didn't do this. So when you go to Japan, you want to bring an extra empty suitcase
I am not surprised. That makes a lot of sense. Eight hundred
because he
fourteen
brought me
dollars is like 18 is like a little over 18,000 yen.
right, and for us, it's a $200 difference. So
Yeah.
I did compensate, and I got some manga though, just for the shelf. I got some Persona 3 manga. I only
Oh,
got two
there's
two.
a manga for
There's a manga 3, 4, and 5.
really. I knew it was like and like person like the animation for those. I had no idea they were like adapted into mangas as well.
Yep. They Yeah, I think I sent you a picture. Yeah, I did. Okay, I was about to, and then I saw it. Uh,
Oh, that was what I thought those were like character portraits or something.
yeah, no, that's the manga. And then I was like,
Okay.
okay, and the Switch thing, because there's a lot of games on Switch I really want to play right now. I want to play Smash. I want to try Super Mario RPG. Super Mario Wonder came out, and then like Metroid Prime Remastered. I've never played a Metroid Prime game. I want to try those. There's like a bunch, and I was like, well, fuck it, like I should buy a Switch. And then I was like, I just got my computer. Why don't I just emulate it? And I'm like, well, I don't know. And I was like, because whenever I'm like debating on buying something, I'm like having a conversation with myself in my brain. I'm like, yo, should we buy this? And then I'm like, nah, it's money. Like, but you want it. And then it's like, nah, dude, don't do it. It's just like an internal battle.
So
But
that leads me to I realize well based on the Japan thing, I had another question I want to ask, but first I just remembered like speaking about games and whatnot. Uh, we never talked about the Nintendo Direct.
let's do that. You're so right.
Um, so so obviously we got a like some kind of announcement window for Metroid Prime 4, which I thought was cool. Uh,
Yeah. It's been since like 2018 since they announced it.
uh 2017 actually.
2017? Jesus. Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, it's been so long.
Um, but the biggest thing that I am much more excited about is Echoes of Wisdom.
Yeah, Echoes of Wisdom looks really cool. I'm not with Zelda. I've played every single damn Zelda game that's out there. Okay. Uh, I do think the 3D is better than the 2D. I don't hate the 2D. I just don't think it's as fun. But I will say, there are exceptions, like Minish Cap, like that playing the original on the NES and just being like, oh my God, this is like it's not great, which is I guess might be a hot take. I don't know. It's older, but
Dude, I have no idea. The only Zelda that I've played whatsoever is Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild. So
I recommend if you
this is like
wanna.
this is going to be a totally new experience to me. I want to play more, but like I don't pay for Nintendo Online, and the ones that I want to play the most are Twilight Princess and Wind Waker, which of course are the two big ones that are available on Switch.
Yeah, those
Um
are some of the best Zelda games ever, and unfortunately, the only way you're gonna be able to play those are either a Wii U or emulation.
yeah, and they shut down the Wii U store, so there's
Literally,
no
literally,
chance that that's happening.
and the physical versions of the Wii U versions of those games are not like kind of expensive. Like I was trying to play Twilight Princess the traditional way. I don't like emulating. Nintendo forces me. I wanted to play This is like 4 years ago. I wanted to play Twilight Princess on the Wii U. That's all I wanted to do. It was gonna be my first time playing Twilight, and I went to go buy it, and it was like $80, not new. It was used, just the disc. And I was like, there's no fucking way I'm gonna do that when I could just go home and get it for free on my computer. Like, there's no way. So I played it on my computer.
But I mean, it's a big
I
deal. Well, it's a big deal to me because, like, you know, also overall, I just want to experience more like Zelda. And number one, I think the fact that it's like a game where you control Zelda is awesome. I think the mechanics
That
look
is pretty
really
cool.
freaking cool. I think it looks like a really fun like system that's very, beginner friendly, which is what I like. Um, I also
Yep.
think, like, it's gonna be cool to play a 2D Zelda for me.
Yeah, I mean, if you like were a little skeptical about it, then you could because it is coming in September. You got a little bit. They have the remake in that same exact style of Echoes of Wisdom for is it A Link to the Past? What was that Zelda
No,
game?
no, no, it was Link's Awakening.
Yeah, Link's
Uh,
Awakening. I didn't play
which
that one because I already
me,
played
me,
Link's Awakening.
uh, I didn't buy it either at the time. I don't remember why, but um, I'm not doing it now because I already have way too many other games that I still need to finish. But
Right.
I'm definitely buying that one. Uh,
So what's up?
um,
Oh, yeah, there's Mario and Luigi Brothership.
I've never played any of those games, so I'm like I'm not like that's a pass for me. I'm like just not really uh
It's a big deal.
interested in that kind of thing, I guess.
I don't I don't remember all the details, but the studio who made the Mario and Luigi games, like other than Nintendo, obviously, it was like a different studio. They got shut down. So no, everyone was like, "Oh, like that series is done," and then they just came out of nowhere. And were like Mario and Luigi Brothership, and everyone like lost their fucking mind.
Oh, okay. Well, good
So a
for
lot of people are excited for that.
those people, I guess.
Donkey Kong Country Returns HD.
I haven't played any Donkey Kong games, so I wasn't really,
We played
uh,
that one on the Wii. That's
that
like a childhood
interested
game.
in that one. Um, uh, so yeah, but yeah, overall, I'm mostly. I just wanted to say I'm really fucking hyped for Echoes of Wisdom.
Hell yeah! I was watching the Metroid Prime 4 trailer, and a lot of people think this too. A lot of people don't think that that was the on the Switch.
I've heard a lot of people also think that like they think it's going to be for Switch 2 or whatever.
And I
Um,
actually, while I'm here, I'll look at it. I want to know. Um, I want to know why. I want to know, and for the Metroid Prime 4 trailer, I want to know. Does it say, "Hey, this is going to be on the Switch"? Actually, it does though. Yeah, it does. Never mind. I'm actually tripping. It says Nintendo Switch right in the intro. But like, it just doesn't look like a. That does like. I don't think a Switch could do that.
we honestly don't know. I
But
like
like, Metroid Prime looks cool. You know, I like shooters, and I'm like, this looks sick. I gotta try it.
my hesitation with Metroid Prime 4 is number one, I haven't played any Metroid Prime games, so I have no idea if there's like a connected story involved, but also,
Yes, there is.
well, yeah, so, I also don't know if that kind of combat is necessarily my thing.
Yeah.
Because I have Metroid Dread on my Switch, but I didn't play very much of it because it wasn't really what I was expecting. Uh, I wasn't a huge fan of the way certain game mechanics worked.
Yeah. Well, you know, Metroid Prime and like the 2D, like the those are different games, right?
Yeah. I know they're different games, but like, um, I just don't know if I'd be like a fan of the. I don't know. I don't know. I think
No, I feel you.
I think like with Metroid Prime 4, it's definitely something where like I would want to wait and like hear some opinions on it before I decide to like, make a
Yeah.
decision to buy it and whatnot. So,
Well, so that's why I'm gonna play. That's why I wanted to get because they did Metroid Prime Remastered for Switch, and I'm like, ooh, I that's perfect opportunity to try it.
um, but going back to the first question, you mentioned Japan. What's like, is Japan like the country you want to visit the most in the world, you think?
I want to visit Japan. I want to visit what's it called? I'm actually blanking right now. What's that damn country called? I'll just list other ones while I think about it. France, Italy would be cool. Oh, that's what it was. I want to visit Norway. I think Norway would be cool.
Interesting.
But yeah, Japan is like number one. Definitely, I don't know if I'd live there, but I
Oh
do
no,
just want to like,
definitely not. Dude, I love everything about Japan. It's by far my number one country I want to visit, like so badly. I would never want to live there.
well, why wouldn't you want to live there?
Um, a ton of small things. Like just differences in the way that they run things. I don't think I would like that much. But also the work culture.
What do you mean?
Which have you heard that Japan has a very bad work culture?
Yeah.
Do you want to know? So in 2020, Japan had more deaths from overworked suicides
Yep.
than COVID.
Like yeah, there's like
If
do you know about the
if
suicide forest?
uh, I mean, yes, I do.
It's
Uh,
it's like
I did.
a big
I didn't
suicide
find
area.
out until much later that's the reason that Logan Paul was shaved off the internet. But for
Yeah,
a
that he
time,
made a terrible
but
comeback.
but uh, but also like there's this custom in Japan as well, which is another reason why the work culture is so bad. Where like if you finish your work, then you can't leave until like your bosses and your coworkers finish their work for the day out of
Yeah, that's
like
insane.
respect for them. So, but dude, I would love to visit Japan so fucking badly. Every single thing I hear about Japan just gets me more interested in the culture as a whole. Um,
Yeah.
and um, and there's so many things I want to try, dude. Like the food, I could imagine like 10 different trips to Japan, honestly. Because
Yeah.
every time I see a video about some cool place, I just want to go to Japan even more. Um, but besides Japan, my second is Australia.
Oh, my cousin used to live there.
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh my gosh.
He lived there for
Um,
years.
um, I think the thing I really would want to visit about Australia is it just seems like, it just seems like really interesting.
Yeah, I my cousin, his dad's like a pastor, and they live in Georgia for a while, and um He fucking went to do, I forget what the word is, but like it's where like pastors go to like countries and like spread their religion or whatever. You know what I'm talking about?
Like a, I think it's called like a missionary trip.
Yeah, yeah, that. Yeah,
Um,
that's what he's doing.
I think it would be
That's what he did.
amazing to like, like there's so the cities are so different, and I think it'd be really interesting to like, see Sydney and then Melbourne and like, the Great Barrier Reef is like in terms of like a nature destination, that's one I love to visit. Um I just
Sure.
think that you could do like an entire go around of the country. It would be so like interesting because there's so many like unique things to see. Um, and my number three is Switzerland.
Oh yeah, I'd go to Switzerland. I would do it.
Because when I was younger, I would say I wanted to play the Alphorn. Um, But nowadays, I think like the main thing I would want to do there is number one, try Swiss chocolate. Um, but also I've like the Swiss Alps are like my number one destination. Like regardless of country, it's like my number one destination in the entire world. Um, and because I just I see Google Map pictures and I think that's beautiful just based on that. That probably doesn't even come close to doing it justice. Um,
Yeah,
you said France and Italy. I've been to both of those. Italy's amazing.
yeah, I want to go to
Um,
Italy.
in terms of France, I've only visited like towns in the French Riviera, so there's probably more for me to see. Like if I ever go to Paris or something. Um, that's
Paris would
that
be
that
cool.
that that's probably worth another trip. But um, I think like seeing both. I think I've gotten like one half of the experience in France. Um,
Right.
another one I really really want to visit is China.
Ooh, yeah, China would be cool.
And yeah, I know you hear this and that and this and fucking that about like China being like a very, not that safe country and whatnot. Um but uh you know how much of a history guy I am, and Chinese
Yeah.
history is my favorite, and I think I would learn so much about it by going there, and I've always wanted to visit the Great Wall of China as well.
Right. No, that's fair, man. I can't blame you on that. I mean, I'd be down for China. China would be
I
cool.
just think it would be a really interesting experience.
Yeah, no,
But,
that's
but dude,
super
when
fair.
when I go to Japan, not only am I going to need an extra suitcase, I'm going to need to like bring along an entire separate budget for going into figure and manga shops.
Dude, literally, oh, dude, so much Persona stuff I'm gonna buy. It's actually gonna be over.
What store did you go to where you found that figure, by the way?
It was just some random like nerd store I found. I don't even remember what it was called. It was like a comic store.
Really?
I'll send you some more pictures of, I just started taking pictures like straight up. I was just like, oh my God, I gotta take a picture of that. And there were some
Wow.
cool, I don't really collect pop figures. I don't actually own any. But I saw one and I was tempted because it was cool. I
What
just
kind
sent
of
you it.
what kind of like Funko Pop was it?
Just sent it to you.
Let's see. Oh, the Crash Bandicoot one?
No, 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 it's up top. It's Mustang versus Lust.
Oh, okay.
Do you see it?
Uh, You sent me JoJo figures, and then the
Yeah, those are pretty
same,
cool.
and then the Persona thing. I don't see.
Should be right above those three.
Oh, you only sent me. Oh, no, I see this one now. This one has like Zelda and Luigi stuff, and a
Yeah, that
Kirby.
one's cool. That one was cool. I was debating on getting one of those for a friend, but I decided not
No,
to.
here it is. Okay, I didn't realize there'd be four pictures.
Mustang versus Lust, that shit looks
Huh.
so cool. I was like, oh, don't buy it. Save
No,
money.
I know I've shown you my Roy Mustang figure before.
Yeah.
That one I actually had shipped from Japan.
Yeah, I've had a couple figures shipped from Japan.
Um, it took like a month to arrive. It was really cool.
That's what's up. Oh yeah, I don't know if you know, but there have been a lot of Persona 6 leaks that are looking to be a little
Really?
real, a little too real.
I haven't heard anything about this. So
Actually, there's only one leak.
well, you gotta be like my newsman here because I haven't heard anything about this. So like, what?
You're you're
Um,
familiar with Lotus Juice, right?
hmm?
Yeah, so there's a I don't know who has it or who I don't know where it came from, but there is a audio file that's been around the community for like a week, and it's a track, it's a music track, and then you can hear Lotus Juice talking in the background, and that's like the one reason people think it's real is you can hear Lotus Juice talking in the background,
Who's
like just
Lotus Juice?
he did what's that?
Who is Lotus Juice?
He's the male vocalist in all the Persona 3 and 4 and I don't know if he did any 5 stuff. So like the Persona 3
Okay.
opening?
Oh, I think I might have forgotten it, but it definitely wasn't in five because that was all like that was all Lynn, the
Yeah,
female
Lid.
singer. That did that.
Yeah.
That's
But
interesting.
and I don't know why, but everyone's kind of already predetermined that the color, the Persona games have like the color, you know what I mean?
Oh, yes, yes, yes,
It's gonna be
obviously.
green. Everyone's
Interesting.
like green, and
Okay,
I'm cool with that. I fucking love green.
that's interesting.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty interesting. I don't know how it's gonna be. I don't know what's gonna I don't know. There's also
So is
rumors
that the
of
only like detail of this leak so far?
there's also like really heavy rumors of a female pro tag,
Oh, okay.
which I'm also cool with.
Well, we kind of had that in. I mean, I played a little bit of, I don't know, like the original like Persona 3 when it
Or
came
oh
out
yeah, portable.
Switch. Yeah, yeah, and that one on like Velo, you could like pick whether you wanted a male or a female like protagonist. Now it was a little bit sad it didn't carry that feature over, but
Now, Persona 3 Portable is the only game in the franchise that, other than Persona 2, technically, I guess, to have a
what they did something like that?
yeah. Well, Persona 2, what was it? Innocent Sin? No, not Innocent Sin. Innocent Sin, you played as a guy. Eternal Punishment, you played as Maya. It was a female, and the like stories like kind of correlated. But the Persona 3 Portable, like it's not in original 3 or FES. It's only portable.
Oh, that you
So
can
like
pick a female character?
yeah, the reason they did that was I'm pretty sure this is why is because when the PSP came out and they were like doing Persona 3, they were like, oh, okay, well we got to add something new. So they made the oh actually you know what I forgot to tell you I got well Taylor got it in the mail because I had to change my address, but she got my Persona 4 Golden and 3 portable vinyls in the mail.
Mhm.
And oh my God, it is so cool. I cannot wait to get my hands on it. So what I didn't know, let me see if I can actually find a picture. Hold on. So on the website that made them, it's like official, but like on the website, they it doesn't look like how it looks. I, I'm not screenshot this. I can't explain this really well. So hold on. Boom, boom, boom. Can you see my screen?
Let me see. It's loading for me. So it's loading for me.
I got you.
I don't know if it's gonna load yet at all. Uh,
If anything, I'll just send you a picture later. But I got them, or
yeah,
she got them in the mail, and
this screen isn't loading for me.
damn. Well, we'll just do this. Copy image. Part time. I sent you a picture on Discord.
Oh,
Right. So I got both of those. So the
sick,
Persona 4
sick,
one,
sick.
it doesn't show you this. It doesn't show you this, but you see on the 4 like sleeve, it's got the TV and then it's got the logo in the middle.
Yeah.
When you pull out the sleeve, like from where the record is, the logo comes off, and it's like an open. I literally can't explain it. It's like you open it, there's a hole in it, and it's like got like the background of like you haven't played much P4, but literally like when you go into the midnight channel, it's like the wavy effect. It's got that on the back of it. So when you open it up, that's on the TV. Oh my god, I want it so bad. I want to hold it so bad. It looks really fucking cool. I worth the purchase. I only spent like $70 on both, not like individually, like all together, so it wasn't bad.
Only $70.
Yeah, not bad. I wonder if they made it's been a thing yet on. Yeah, I can't find it. Though I haven't seen any videos for it yet. It like just got shipped out recently, but it's pretty badass. So yeah, I can't wait to get my hands on that. I want all the games. I want all of them, but the rest of them are pretty expensive because I didn't get them in time, so I have to get them secondhand.
Oof.
And video game music, like VGM Vitals, is like its own thing. Like there's like a whole community for it. It's crazy. There's like rare as fuck. I saw a Cuphead vinyl. It was like expensive. Like it's a whole thing. But and she bought me the Reload record. It's not out yet, but she bought me the Reload record. She pre-ordered it for like my birthday or something last year. So I'll get that.
Nice.
I can't wait to get that.
That's really cool.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I started playing Shin Megami Tensei 5.
Oh, okay. How's that?
It's really fucking hard.
Is it
Like
similar to
Persona,
Persona?
it's similar, but it's so different at the same time.
Hmm, interesting. Okay.
It's hard. It's a harder game. I like it so far though. It's pretty cool. I'm glad they dropped it on Xbox and PS4 and all that, or
Nice.
PS5.
So, is it like I've heard that like Persona is like I know that the original name of the series was like Shin Megami Tensei Persona 1 and whatever. I know that like Persona eventually became like a spin-off and they became separate. Is the story like similar?
No, it's more like So far, from what I've played, it's like dystopian almost.
So it's like completely different like universe and characters.
Yeah, but
Okay.
the uh the like the story five, I haven't. I'm only planning on playing five and three Nocturne so far. But I played. I'm playing five, and so far the story is you're in Japan, you're going to school, da 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 da. You go to the subway, and there's like something going on. So and like one of your friends runs away to like this like tunnel. Apparently there's like shit going on in this tunnel, like supernatural shit. You go in there, and I so it's kind of unclear so far, but I think you're like 20 years in the future where there was like a god and demon war,
What the fuck?
and it's just like a dystopian. Like Japan is like completely fucking trashed, and
Sounds
yeah,
insane.
it's harder. So I will say it's similar in the fact that you talk to demons to um like recruit them to your party.
Oh,
That's what I will say is similar. So you talk to demons to recruit them, but they're not even called personas; they're just demons. But they're similar. Like some of the personas, like it's the same monsters. Like
okay.
obviously there's not like Arsene or anything, but like if you saw it, you'd be like, oh yeah, I recognize that from Persona 5.
Okay.
The music's
So
still banging. Atlas never misses.
so I have a question for you on that. So I like to ask people this thing when it comes to video games.
Okay.
And I have like a ton of different categories, and I like to ask people what they think the best game is for that category.
Okay. Yeah. Shoot away.
So start with music. What game do you think has the best music of all time?
You already know my answer. You already know my answer, dude. Fucking Persona. Every single one.
Okay, okay.
Persona
I
franchise.
wasn't wasn't sure if it would be that like that or Kingdom Hearts or something like that.
I love Kingdom Hearts soundtrack, but Persona is like that shit is different.
Pick one game.
One game out of three, four, or five out of just Persona,
Yeah, that has the best soundtrack.
dude, probably Reload.
So Persona 3.
Yeah, I'd probably go Persona 3 in total. I mean, dude, I don't get me wrong, I love five and four, but like I'll never forget hearing that the Reload opening for the first time. Oh, it's so good. Especially if you've played the original, that seeing that for the first time was actually like insane. And like, yeah, dude, it's
Okay.
probably three.
I'll kind of I'll go after you with my answers. So my answer for best soundtrack. I don't know if I've mentioned this before. My favorite video game soundtrack of all time is easily Skyrim.
Oh yeah,
No
okay.
question. Like I think Skyrim just it has like amazing combat music for like a ton of situations. It's very like epic sounding. It has like one of the best main themes in all the video games. But there's also like so many like calming and serene tracks that kind of just suit the atmosphere of you walking around, and there's like so many that just like perfectly fit the environment, but there's also like such a large variety of music as well. Um,
Yeah,
so that's my answer. Hollow Knight's a close second, but Skyrim is the best. So I will ask best combat.
in any video game,
Yes.
that's hard. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna stay away from Persona here and not go with RPG combat because that like I feel like that's different. Like RPG combat, and then you know, like you know, I don't know, Skyrim combat. It's like different. You can't really compare the
That's
two.
what makes it interesting, you know.
That's true. Um, Probably. I don't know. There's a lot of good games, good combat. Nier Automata is really good. I don't know if that's my favorite. Actually, combat. Fuck, I'll go with Dark Souls.
Good answer. I mean, I'm just saying that because I've heard it's really damn good. Um,
It's it's really good. Yeah. There's no. I
um,
mean, it's just really good. I do love Kingdom Hearts' combat though. It's so fun. It's so fluent.
I mean, fair enough.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
Now it's thrust to me, and that's really hard. Uh, my favorite. I have a couple. I don't think I can pick like just one. I think Persona 5 is definitely one of
RPG.
them.
We could
It's
we
well,
could like
it's like one of my favorite combats in general, I think.
we could
It
put it
I,
in different categories because Persona 5 I was really like struggling because I was like, well, I mean, like I feel like RPG is different from like a third person story game.
I mean, for me, I would count it like all in the same thing personally. Dude, actually, never mind. I know it has my answer easily.
What is it?
Final Fantasy VII Remake.
That's favorite combat?
Best combat I have ever seen in a video game. It was absolutely just like addictive the way and and just like the way it felt so fluid. Um oh
It felt
that's
kind of slow.
that that one that one is my favorite. Like just switching between all the characters, like playing on Steam Deck was so just so clean. Uh,
I played it.
I was a big
I
fan
need
of
to
that.
I need to finish it for sure. I don't remember it being like insane to me. I just remember being like, oh yeah, this is good. I don't, I like it felt kind of. I remember Cloud felt kind of slow when I played, but it's been like years, so I don't actually. I'll have to get when I get my PS5 back. I'm gonna. That's Final Fantasy VII Remake is a game I'm gonna play.
Yeah, that one was one that took it for me. Um, now, yes, at least, best graphics.
Ghost of Tsushima.
Really? Okay.
That game doesn't look. That game actually is insane. I remember the opening cutscene is actually like, what the fuck? Like I was playing it and I was like, this is a video. Like, oh, dude, it's so pretty. It's the best. It's the best looking game I've ever seen.
Man, now you're really making me want to buy that game.
I mean, if you know you're into like what Japanese history,
I've I've had my eye on it for a while, but it's $60 on Steam. But the way you talk about it makes it sound so good.
it is really good. I didn't finish it because I had to go to boot camp. But when I get PS5 back, it's another one I'm finishing.
It's oh my God, you're really making me think about buying it.
It's good. It's a good game. Is it not on
Uh,
the Steam Summer Sale?
no,
Yeah, I
it's
just wait for it to
not.
go on sale.
That's what I was gonna do, but you're making me want to buy it sooner than that.
Do it.
Um, I know I didn't end up finishing the game, but the best graphics I've ever seen the game, I would still give it to Elden Ring.
Yeah, Elden Ring's really good.
I mean, just the amount of polish that that game had. Also, I could say the same about Final Fantasy VII Remake. Uh, I mean, I don't think that would be a controversial pick necessarily,
No, Ghost to me blows both of those out of the water.
but I would still say Elden Ring has the best graphics I've ever seen.
Love Elden Ring.
It was I thought it was a great game, just way too fucking hard for me. As I've explained before. Best art style.
P5.
Yeah, same.
Instantly. Instantly. It's
Even
so good.
even compared to three, like I love three's UI, but it's got nothing on just the amount of flair that Persona 5's art style has.
I like Three's menu more, where he like floats down,
I do too, but
like he's in
like
the water. Oh,
just
it's so
general
clean.
aesthetics across the entire game,
Oh yeah,
Persona 5,
P5, I'll give it to it.
Persona, it blows every other game out of the water as far as I'm concerned. Um,
It's really good.
uh, best characters.
Persona.
Which one?
Talk about cast or main character.
Um, all of it. So like how well all the characters are written.
I like fours the most.
Fours? Okay. I have an easy answer for this, and that is Xenoblade 3.
That's another game I want to play. That's what I was forgetting about. Xenoblade 2 and 3.
Xenoblade 3, uh every single character that you meet, like there is not a single wasted main character. Like every single one of the six main cast gets like they all have their like moments in the game, and they all get like exquisite development. Like and also the main character of that game, Noah, is probably my favorite video game protagonist of all time and one of my favorite protagonists in all of fiction. Um,
Really?
yes, genuinely, like the character writing in that game is so top tier. Uh, best villain,
Sephiroth.
really? No,
Yeah,
no question. Okay,
no question. Sephiroth.
Sephiroth. Based off Final Fantasy VII remake, he's definitely up there. I'm reluctant to say the best just because like for me the best is like such an obvious answer. Um, I know you've never played Star Wars: The Old Republic, but um, are you
Okay, I see where you're
familiar?
going with this.
Are you familiar like with Star Wars Legends, Valkorion or Vitiate, like that name?
Yeah.
So not only vitiate like in terms of him being the main villain in one of the best class stories, but in the two big expansions, Knights of the Fallen Empire and Knights of the Eternal Throne, he's like the main antagonist of both of those, and I think it's going to be a very long time before I find a better video game antagonist than that. Uh,
By the end of the remake trilogy, whenever that third one. Have you played Rebirth yet?
it's not on Steam yet.
When it does, and you play it,
Oh my god, when
uh,
it comes on Steam, bro, is how
yeah, you're
fast I'm
gonna.
gonna buy that shit. I don't care when I don't care. I'm not waiting for it to go on sale. I'm as long as I have money in my fucking account, I'm buying that so fast.
Yeah, Rebirth is good. I remember my buddy Goob. He fucking the FF7 is his favorite game ever, and I remember when Rebirth came out. he fucking oh my god, he beat it in like 2 days. He didn't put it down.
Oh wow.
And
Damn.
I remember he called me and he was crying and I was like, dude, it's so good, isn't it? And he was like, it's so fucking good. I was like, yeah,
So, next category, best story.
3,
Oh,
P3.
yeah, yeah. You've told me that before.
I love P5 stories so much, and that twist at the end is so good. P3 is so dude, it's
What's
so good.
which twist in Persona 5 are you talking about again?
Like where you're in at the end of the jail like area when you know you're fucking like Catchy comes in.
Oh, that. And like if you don't pick the right option.
Yeah, I literally remember like laying there like playing the game and then like I was standing for like an hour like, huh, what the fuck? What? Like freaking out.
Do
Yeah, it was great.
you I don't know if I've like talked about this on the podcast. I know I've definitely talked about it with you. Do you remember that night that I finished Persona 5 and I texted you like which one should I have picked or whatever?
Yeah,
And I ended up experiencing both endings to Persona 5 in the same night.
yeah.
That was like probably the most memorable gaming experience I've ever had. I love Persona 5 story. Final Fantasy 7 remake. Um that is such a good fucking story. Um it's insane. But my favorite video game story ever, I think like, I think the top like two are very clear for me. Like Xenoblade 3 has such a polished fucking story. Um and there are so many plot twists and the way the world expands and everything like that. Um it's fucking peak, but it's still only number two. My number one is a tie between Star Wars: The Old Republic and The Witcher 3.
Witcher 3 is
Now,
good.
if we're talking like a singular story all the way through, since The Old Republic is like a lot of combined story content, then it's The Witcher 3. But overall combined story content, it's The Old Republic, no question, because not only is like those expansions I talked about earlier competing with The Witcher 3 for individually the best story content. There's also all of the I haven't even finished all the class stories. There's all of those. Like the ones I've played are just they're really, really good. Um, and there's also like these crazy side quests and the fact that every planet you visit has like its own entire like main campaign of which some are kind of shit, but other ones are like really, really memorable. Um,
Yeah.
the amount of ridiculous story content and like the fact that all of it is fucking peak, it's like that one is um um yeah. Oh my god, you found the text
Yeah.
messages?
Yeah.
Jeez. This is fucking
There's a text message between
why
us
is
from
my contact
2022.
name bald?
Dylan Bald. Because I
Why?
have two. Because I don't know why, but I have another Dylan in my phone, and I had him in before you, and I don't know why, but for some reason I thought your last name was Bald at
What?
the time, so I just kind of kept it.
Wait, back in 2022?
Yeah,
Wait, what? Huh, why am I just learning about this now? What?
I don't know. I literally like I just haven't changed it. I remember
Oh my
because I
god.
had at the time I had a Dylan on like the hockey team I played on, and I already had him on my phone, and I was like, and then you gave me your number, and I put it in. I
Why
was like,
did you
well, I have
think
two
my
Dylans.
last name was Bald? Seth, we've known each other since sixth grade. Ugh.
I, but I don't know why I thought it was, but I thought it was.
Oh man, this is very nostalgic
I
reading
think
these this is very
I
nostalgic reading these
asked.
text messages though.
Yeah,
Because
there's a
like
text message in there.
this was at like 11 p.m. almost.
Yeah, there's a text message between us two. It's like, hey, you want to do this podcast thing? And I'm like, hold on, let me get out of boot camp first.
Well, that was your idea originally.
Yeah,
Oh man. Um anyway, that was a bit of a tangent. Um
little nostalgia tangent
oh yeah. Best exploration
for me.
slash gameplay loop.
Like exploration. So like I guess we would really have to do like a free roam, dude. There is no other experience like 2018 fresh Breath of the Wild for the first time for me.
So that's
I'd
so
probably
that's
go
it
Breath.
for you.
I
That's
yeah,
it.
I'd probably
Okay.
go Breath of the Wild, but Elden Ring's really close.
So I have a couple different answers. I could say Tears of the Kingdom. I really could. Uh, but I'm trying to decide between. I think Hollow Knight's gotta take it.
For
Um,
exploration,
yes.
you know, people. Did you
Um,
beat Hollow Knight?
not even close.
Yeah,
Um,
people consider that a Souls like.
that one's gotta take it for me. Um, I can't think of any other category. I'm trying to think of any other categories. Mm. I think that's all the categories I can think of
Okay,
regarding that
so you
specifically.
said Bad Batch season 3 was really good.
Yes, I mean I think the entire show is just fucking great, but I thought the finale was really really good for season three.
I need to watch it because
Have you seen any of the Bad Batch at all?
yes, season 2, dude. Oh my God.
Okay, okay, so you just haven't seen season three yet.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a really really good
Oh,
season.
the end of season 2, bro. I remember watching that and be like, no,
Oh, with
no.
Tech dying, man, that was
That,
sad. That was
that was
sad.
awful.
Um, mm, yeah, season three is really really good. Um, I had an idea. Uh, you know how like we can do these like the fucking share my screen type thing, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to I had a game. Have you ever played Death by AI?
I don't think so.
Okay. Uh, we're gonna. I'm gonna put this on. Uh,
Is it on?
can you see my screen? I'm sharing the screen here.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's making me like allow. Okay. Take your little dude. Okay. We'll
Yeah.
do this guy.
So the way this game works is um basically you we take turns doing prompts and the and basically like the AI essentially like decides uh the way that you turn the music down for me.
Yeah,
Um,
that's what I'm trying to do.
it essentially like I think the music's very good, but it is a tad loud. So, you are given a prompt of like something that will kill you. You have to find a way to survive. There's two different game modes. The one I picked is like the one where the AI is gonna pick the best one. Uh, to survive since it's just the two of us playing. Um, and we take turns like you have you're gonna do a randomizer or you can make the pro whatever the fuck you want and it like determines whether you survive or not. It's really fun.
Okay.
So I'm gonna randomize one, I think. Let's see. Okay, here's one. So
Scenario incoming.
so yeah, it's good. So you have to
Okay.
type out your response and then it is going to essentially to determine if you survive.
Okay. Boom. And it judges me.
Yes.
I'm gonna die.
Well, I guess it will determine that, and it can be literally anything, which is the best part about this.
Did you type that?
Yes.
Yeah. Killed that motherfucker.
Yeah. Um. So we go for five rounds, basically. Now it's your turn to select a scenario, and you can make them whatever you want, or you can generate a random one like I just did because I'm lazy. Uh, let's see what you did here. Airwood infested hornets. Is that one you came up with?
It said like you're fighting off wasp, so I just changed it.
Okay. Uh,
Um,
let's
I'm
see.
definitely dead here.
You are. I think I came up with a decently creative solution. Pre-workout? Why? How did I die from that?
Oh, you got cooked.
Oh my god. Bullshit. Oh my god, that's crazy. This is fun though.
Yeah.
Ooh. Let's see, what do I want to do here? Let me start. Uh, oh, I can't think of why I'm gonna randomly generate one again. Uh, okay, I got mine. I changed one of the randomized ones a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I have a pretty decent strategy for this one.
I'm killing all of them.
I didn't quite go that far. A Buster Sword and a hammer.
Oh,
Let's go. uh, all right. I still have a chance to win this. $500 puppies. Okay. Hmm. 'Master Chief armor and assault rifle. That's creative, I gotta say.
Iron Man armor again? Is it gonna work?
Yes.
Oh,
Wow. Oh. The comeback is real.
next one.
I have a really good
Determines.
I have a really good idea for this. Okay, I have a really good one for this. It's a very climactic final one.
Oh, I didn't see the prop.
Oh, you didn't? Or not? Or not all parts of it?
Yeah, I'm cooked here. Can't use the word win? What? It wouldn't let me type in certain words.
You know what? I know it doesn't do like safe and safely. I don't know what other banned words there are. Paralyzed with fear and indecision.
God.
Yes. I've seen Infinity War too many times. Let's go, I won.
W.
Uh anyway, uh that was that. I feel like at some point we could probably make like a dedicated video to that. Um
Yeah.
we're just doing that the entire video, but did you enjoy that?
Yeah, it was chill. That was really fun.
All right. We've been going for an hour and a half now, so I think this is probably a good place to stop.
All right.
Well, that was another fun episode.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah. Thank you to everyone for watching, and we will see you later. Bye.
See y'all.